Hello and welcome to Pointless Point of View, your favourite podcast for news, reviews and sometimes games. This week it's going to be a busy one.
You're not going to introduce me this time, no?
I forgot with you, sorry, you're a bit distracted.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
As always, I'm with my co-host and partner in crime, the beautiful one, Fraser Doig.
Hello. I already destroyed
I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry, it is hot.
It's hot as fuck.
Right, it is hot, so we're sweating here. But anyway, moving on, this is a busy one. But we'll start with the non-Comic-Con news.
Comic-Con was good, man.
Comic-Con was very good.
But there is a tiny little bit of news pre-Comic-Con.
And
which
it's
is
a sad one. It's a sad one. That Rutger Hauer, sorry if I ruined that, is passed away. He's most commonly known for the bad guy in the first Blade Runner.
Roy Batty.
And the Hitcher.
Yep.
As well. He's been in a lot of things, but
the Blade Runner is what a lot of folk know him from. That's what I know him from the most. He's got one of the best monologues in film history.
Such a good actor.
It's such one of the best moments in even film history where he's sitting on top of that balcony with the rain. It's sad, but one not the good thing that's come out yet, but when he's passed away, I've seen a lot of people, even including my Facebook, has posted things about it. Just using the Blade Runner quote.
He's so well known.
So it's just one of those things that it's in pop culture history with that Blade Runner. So he basically, I'm glad to see that he's not just forgotten.
Yeah, he's still getting the recognition.
Unfortunately, it's a sad thing, but it's nice to see that he's getting the respect that he deserved.
Yeah.
Now we're going to move on to Comic-Con.
Yeah, we're going to move on to Comic-Con. Favourite time, busy time.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go first, because we're going to start with the TV stuff.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of TV stuff, a lot of good TV stuff. There's one in here I could give a shit about. Right, so first we're going to start with the Watchmen trailer. Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was really long.
Yeah,
it was like 3 minutes 33.
They gave quite a bit away. I don't know if this was the final trailer. I think it's still got another one to go.
I don't know if it's got a release date yet.
It's meant to be, did I write that down? I did, October 2019. That's where it's...
That's not that far away, to be honest.
So I'm guessing that was the final trailer.
What channel is it coming on for us?
For HBO...
Sky Atlantic?
Yeah, Sky Atlantic.
Will it be on like Netflix or Amazon?
I doubt it'll be on Netflix.
I'll probably get it on Now TV.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, it'll definitely be on Now TV because HBO's literally signed with him.
That's fair enough. I thought it was pretty good. Like I say, I thought it was quite long.
You've seen the end. So. Me
personally, I think that what's her name? It's the Lassie character. To me, she seems like the main character. Yeah. She was in this trailer a lot.
And Regina King's the actress, Angela Abar.
Yeah, to me, she seems like the most crucial person in this show. You see a lot of the man with the silver mask, who we initially thought was Rorschach, and it's not Rorschach. Is Mirror Man or something like that.
Yeah.
You see him a lot in the trailer. He doesn't say much, but you see him with the cops.
Yeah, and there's actually a cop in this who has the same second name as the comedian.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they don't know what.
I also like the fact that the cops have masks, and obviously it's because like this world, like everybody doesn't like the cops, so it's basically to protect their identity, so nobody attacks their family.
Looking Glass.
We've seen a lot of him, not his proper face, but we saw a lot of him just putting on the mask or like eating something.
Really cool for like a trailer. It looked really cool.
You see the ship that Owlman flies.
Which it'd be nice to see who has that.
We'll see the guy who's like, he's got like a black. He looks like he's wearing black armor over him. Is that Owlman? And well, he's not even in this. Who is that?
I don't know who that is. As always, IDBM doesn't really give all the details of names. But there's characters like Panda and Marcos Mayes who might be connected, but they've literally or Red Scare.
To me, I think that was the guy at the start of the trailer.
Is that the guy that jumps through the glass?
Yeah, and he's like, "Who are you?" Or "Who are you?" It's like, "Well, I'm not going to take because I'm wearing a mask."
Yeah.
But to me, it seems like the lassie is she seems the most important. You got a lot of her development to do with her family and which her husband is played by the guy who is Black Manta.
Yeah, he plays Cal Abraham.
I think he must be her husband.
I'm really looking forward to this. Because as much as people hated the film,
it's not based after the film at all.
It's based straight after the comics, which again, the comics were amazing. And
do you think they're going to do the giant squid? Do you think it was the giant squid? Because it's the giant squid that destroys the world, and that one. Are they going,
Yeah.
they're going to make that?
They could.
Because someone who's never seen The Watchmen before, it's not like Sam that you just casually take.
Yeah, but it depends. Is the squid going to come in the first season?
No, of course
You know
not.
what I mean? So
But are they going to mention that it was a giant squid and not? Because in the movie they make it Dr. Manhattan instead of the giant squid. So, I mean, you see Ozymandias quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like he's going to be a different.
I think he's
character.
the villain.
I don't know if it seems a bit cliche to put him the villain again, where he's always the villain, where he's just a guy who's really intelligent, wants to make the world better, but his ways of doing it is really bad.
It's probably going to be him and that Rorschach cult.
Yeah, I can't wait to see where that goes.
I hope the real Rorschach, he won't, because canonically he's dead.
Yeah, but in the comics,
it could be
Rorschach
someone
is a
else.
cat.
Yeah.
Like how
the
Thor is how Asgard is a people, not a place.
Yeah.
That Rorschach is he's a
the mask is technically Rorschach.
Yeah, he's a statue.
But the most important thing out of this trailer, that before we move on, is
we got Big Blue.
See, I don't think it is.
I think it is.
So the main reason I don't think it is you see him on Mars and he's glowing. But with the person that picks up the mask, it's just a normal blue hand.
Yeah, because it doesn't always glow. Remember, he has control over that.
But why would you not? Unless, it's not going to have a small budget.
No, I know, but because think about it, right? He doesn't really care about.
Because he's incognito, so he wouldn't glow.
Yeah, but he doesn't like the glow around people because it looks stupid. Or it's. Can you imagine standing beside a guy and he's fucking glowing? You'd be like, mate, can you?
That's fair enough.
Cover your penis, please.
Yeah, well, I doubt
he's got a suit on. So
I doubt we're going to see full peen.
You know what? You want to see some full peen?
I don't think we're going to get it. I knew we'd go there. I knew one of us would stoop to the bad level.
There's someone we know who would love a bit of blue peen out there. You know what I mean? We've got lots of friends, are we?
I knew one of us would stoop to that level.
At least we know where Game of Thrones Season 8 money went.
True. Well, right, so we'll move on to the next one, which is also a super exciting one, which I can talk more about because we technically did already.
Yeah.
We got a trailer for The Witcher.
Yes, we did.
Damn, this looks good, man.
I know, Big Henry Cav.
He looks phenomenal. I'm a bit concerned about Yennefer, because we see it at the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
She looks a lot like the Yennefer, but a lot of the way through it, she looks like she's struggling with stuff.
It's because it was I can't remember if it was in the books, but I remember that they were talking to the actress who plays her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Good luck with us.
Anya Chalotra.
Fair enough.
So, and what it is they know she's overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
So it's deformed her body, she was saying.
Right, okay.
And it's like she's trying to gain power for herself, and that's why you hear the lady, Tisaya.
Is that why you see her at the beginning where she's like stooped over and stuff?
And that's why the woman's like, think of the most beautiful, powerful woman,
and
you kind of see her like pulling herself together pretty much. That's what it is.
Okay.
So it's kind of her showing her abilities.
I don't remember, I haven't read the books.
Yeah.
But have you read any of the books?
No,
Do you know anything at all? Does she have purple eyes in the book? Because in the game, I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
I don't. I think she's got purple eyes.
Ciri's got
blue
diamond eyes or whatever they are. They're cool. And then Geralt's got yellow.
Yeah.
Ciri, what do you think of Ciri? I hope that she's not a damsel in distress. She seems like she's going to be for a bit, but it seems like this is her try to get control of her powers.
Like we said before, I feel like she's not a damsel in distress, but she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so powerful, I have no clue what I'm doing, and she gets told by one person.
Eventually, hopefully, eventually, it doesn't do the whole way time. I want her to eventually become the badass she is, and if they take a while lead up to that, because again, characters need development. You're not going to get straight away like what I was used to Witcher 3, the game. You're not going to get that right for the beginning, and I can live with that. I just don't want her to, every time she gets in trouble, to be shouting "Geralt" 24/7, because it would do my box in. Also, what I loved about this trailer is it cleared up some of the armour issues. We do know there's shit armour. See, now I have a theory about this. Yes, because I wanted to talk about this. Is obviously we saw the ball bag armour, right? Yeah, okay. Now I think that the armour of that is like basically the run of the mill Nilfgaard.
Yes.
Like the lowest of the low rank. I think the higher up rank are all going to have the shiny plated armour with all the cool patterns all over it. I think we're going to have that. And I think that they've just shown the basically cannon fodder.
Yeah.
And they're going to have the ball bag armour.
Yeah. And then you get the
because the person that the ball bag armour person fights looks like a high rank member of the other. I don't know who they're fighting. Is it they fighting the Radovid's side? I don't think it's that. But that looks like someone who's not just another cannon fodder.
Yeah.
It looks like an actual high rank person, and they're wearing proper armour. There's also a bit where you see 4 guys standing in proper armour,
which look fucking awesome.
I think that's what it properly looks like, and they can't make everybody look like that.
Yeah, so I think those people will be like rightly connected to the king. Like he'll be right there beside them.
We're going to see some cool looking Nilfgaard armour, but the rest of the cannon fodder, like the lowest of the low rank, are going to be wearing, again, it looks a bit shit with the ball bag armour, but you can't have everybody. You need to show differences.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a game where you can just put everybody in the same armour, or a book where you can just write down everybody wore the same thing. It costs a lot of money to do that, and if the cannon fodder look in that armour, I can live with that. Because they're not really important. They're just folk in the background.
Yeah. Also, it's the director came out and said this. Henry Cavill sells it a lot just with grunting, which sounds really because in the books Geralt talks a lot, whereas in the game he talks, but he's no real. It seems like he's not fussed about talking.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the boy's going halfway with both of them, and he sells it so well. The director.
He looks great. The last thing we say about this is he looks great. I know a lot of people have complained about him not having 2 swords, my wife included, but I've also, like you say, I've also found out that apparently in the books one is kept on Roach, because the monster one is kept on Roach and the normal one is on his back. So if they do that, that's fine.
Yeah. Also the talisman, I don't know why it's annoying me, it might be like that in the books, I'm not getting that yet, but the fact that the talisman doesn't look like the same one in Witcher 3 just annoys me.
That's fair enough. It looks like he's using signs, because there's a bit where he like puts his hand out and like that sort of, and I hope that's true. And then obviously we've seen a lot of monsters. Especially and then the bit at the end where he's like taking a potion and one of those insect looking things comes out the water, which is phenomenal.
One more thing before we move on. It's only 8 episodes we're getting the first season. Now, do you want 8 episodes where it's like an hour to an hour and 15 each episode, or do you feel like even if they shorten it down to 45 minutes, that doesn't seem like it's going to be enough time.
These are going to be an hour long. Yeah. These are going to be an hour long. 100%.
Because there's so much lore into this that it's going to be.
But you have to remember though, man, this is season 1.
Any good season. Even go back to Game of Thrones, bring it up again. There is a lot of people that's, they're like, oh, next Game of Thrones, but you know what I mean. I just think they've got the Game of Thrones money. Where the first season of that's only like 10 episodes.
Yeah, it's more like, I'm not going to go into this I'm not going to go into this expecting having full character developed Geralt. I'm wanting the 2 things. I want to see what Triss looks like, and I want to see if he absolutely despises portals. That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see if that's true.
If he doesn't complain about portals at least once, I'm going to be quite annoyed by that.
Right.
Do you know see what Triss looks like?
Not in the show.
Oh yeah, okay.
I know that, I've seen the actor, but I want to see what she looks like in the show.
Yeah.
And I doubt she'll be there a lot, but I at least want to see.
Yeah.
Right, next we're going to move on to another good one is Picard.
Yes, Picard. Which, I'm not a Star Trek guy. Like, I've never been that person.
Mm-hmm.
But even I'm like, I like the look of this.
I'm half and half.
Yeah.
I've seen the old movies and I like some of them. Up to date stuff, I'm not bad on. But I like Picard. I love the movie. I love those movies, and I love that TV series. This is like the one that I like the most. So I'm really excited for this. It looks like it's got my favourite enemies in it, which is the Borg.
Yeah.
It looks like he might not be doing a lot of action because he's older, but he's got that Patrick Stewart acting chops, which he nails every single time.
And he's surrounded himself with a cast where he doesn't really need to be anything other than a leader.
No. It looks like we're going to see 7 to 9, which is the lassie that talks to him.
Yeah.
She's part Borg. We see Data, which I'm not sure if that is a flashback or if that is if that's a because
is it Data or is it Data?
It's Data. If this is canonically taken from the last Star Trek movie, technically Data is dead, but he has a brother.
He has two brothers, does he not?
Yeah, so we don't know if this is what one is that is. So, or we don't even know if it's whether it could be a flashback, could be a holodeck, could be anything. But
I love that they've got Brett Spiner down, but nothing under him. They're just like, Brett Spiner's in this, by the way.
So yeah, we don't know which one he is, but I'm happy to see him there because it's the perfect character. Do you think we're going to see, before again we move on, because the trailer looked good and it's going to be on Amazon, which is perfect for us.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but do you think we're going to see anybody else?
Yeah, I feel like they're going to come in with people. I don't know who, but I feel like people who could still be alive is going to pop up.
Like Riker?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to see Riker?
Yeah.
Like Worf?
Why not? If they're still alive.
The Doctor Lassie?
Again, if they're alive, why not? It's because it's
you're going to see Whoopi Goldberg?
No.
Why not?
No, we're not going to see Whoopi Goldberg. She's too busy on The View. Yeah.
I would like to. I don't want to see a lot, but I'd like to see one. Maybe Worf. Don't give me Riker, give me Worf.
I want to see him say he regrets being a farmer.
Oh, but you could see him right at the beginning of the trailer. He wanted nothing more to be. It doesn't look like a farm. It looks like a vineyard to me.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been. That's why he's like. Do you know what? It looks a lot. Do you know what it reminds me?
What?
Logan.
Yeah.
He's saving a girl who is really important. He's on a farm-ish area.
Yeah. So is he the old guy that's going to die at the end?
I don't think he'll die in this. Right, next one, you can take this, because I watched the trailer because, Comic-Con, but I couldn't...
You can't cut me up, you're going to have to tell me.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it is,
but
I could not care about it whatsoever. You can take it. It's The Walking Dead. You can take this. I don't care.
The Walking Dead, right, it's fucking good.
Right, so the next one we're going to move on.
The only thing we really got from it is confirmation that, what was it?
Two Rick Grimes movies.
Which
are going to be in the cinema.
You're taking me to see them.
No.
Yep.
I've not seen anything else.
I don't care.
No.
I don't care. We also got a
really long trailer for season 10.
I know, a hint at how Michonne is going to die. Obviously that's Diana Guerra from Black Panther.
Yeah.
We got a hint at how she's going to die. And
the only thing I noticed, I watched season 10 trailer, right, and obviously I recognised 3 folk,
okay.
But I don't know. The most thing I got from it was like they ventured into the lands of the folk that wear the zombie mask, and the lassie who's in control got really pissed off about it. That's because that's all I got from a 3 minutes and 33 trailer.
See when in the trailer where Daryl, I can't say his name. Yeah, Daryl Dixon walked and Carol. The lassie Carol.
They walk into the yeah.
In the last season, like 10 of their people were put on pikes and put it there, and they were like, "You cannot cross this. This is where a war starts." Blah blah blah, and all this stuff. And it's just about coming to a fucking war.
So
and Negan's gonna get released. And
why would you go in?
It's weird. It's like they're hinting that they just want to fuck off.
Right.
And
but then they're putting everybody's life in danger.
I know. And also, like Lady Carol, her man who was King, whatever the fuck his name is again, he's ended up kissing Michonne, which is just out in area for me.
Also, are you looking forward to when they cross the line in the mid-season finale and folk get annoyed, and then nothing else happens,
yes,
and then it only finally happens at the end?
Yeah.
Right, can we move on? Because I don't care about The Walking Dead.
You do, you love it, really.
Right, next one we're going to talk about is His Dark Materials. This is a TV show based on the Golden Compass books.
Yeah.
I did not like the movie. It was one of those cash grabs when Narnia came out.
I was okay with it. I liked it. And I think I've seen a trailer before. I never saw a Comic-Con trailer, but I saw a trailer before for this.
I know James McAvoy's in it.
Yeah. Daphne Keane, which we know as X-23 from Logan.
That's why she looked familiar. That's why she looked familiar.
I like this type.
So it's set in a world where every person has like an animal as their thing.
Yeah.
And the bad lass is trying to separate the animals.
Parallel universes, and it's magic and.
The only thing I really remember was a polar bear, man. That's all I really remember. And Daniel Craig was in it.
Oh my god, Daniel Craig was in it.
He was in it.
Holy shit.
I think he was James McAvoy's character.
I'm so glad we got James McAvoy in it.
One thing I like about this is I will probably watch it because my wife is a big fan, but it's mostly because I think that as far as I can, that Golden Compass movie, they tried to shove too much into a 2-hour movie, and this looks like it's going to
16 be more episodes.
16.
16.
Fuck
episodes.
me, man.
And it's an hour each time.
Jesus Christ.
That's off the cuff there.
It seems to me like we're going to get a lot fleshed out, especially in 16 fucking episodes. So hopefully it does really well. I like the lassie who plays X-23. I like, and hopefully the CG's decent enough. It looked in the trailer.
Yeah, it does. It looks like they've really put a lot of time and effort into the CG. James Cosmo's in this. I don't know.
It's a pity that the Watchmen's going to make more money and it's both HBO.
Fucking HBO's going to be like, I don't care.
Sure.
Give me your money.
Right, so that's it for TV stuff. Well, a lot of decent TV stuff. For me, I'm mostly excited about The Witcher, Watchmen and Picard. Dark Material looks okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't give a shit about the one day.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Oya. Picard's probably my least, but it has to be Witcher number 1. And obviously we get the usual Arrowverse stuff, but that's like, Brandon J. Roof
It's
from
suiting up as Superman again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crossover stuff happening, and good to Arrow guy.
Stephen Amell.
Yeah, good for it. Like they're actually ending it before it gets cancelled. He's actually seen it out to the end. It was only a matter of time before they ran out of some bad guy who could shoot a bow and arrow.
I'm not ready.
Eventually,
right now, I'm not ready. Can why it's cancelled? Because Marvel went to DC, right? No, see how it's ended. Marvel went to DC and went, we're making a TV show about an Arrow guy.
It's going to be a lot better. But it's only a matter of time before you run out of someone who's bad and can fire an arrow, and it's only a matter of time before in Flash where they run out of a bad guy who could maybe run a slight faster than him.
I like the Flash villain for next season. I can't remember his name.
Is it a speedster?
No.
Well, that makes I don't know.
It's a guy who could. It's one of the guys for Heroes.
Good for them though. Like it's kept going. Supergirl's still going.
We're getting Batwoman now.
The Batwoman, all good for them.
You need to watch the crossover.
It's so much content.
You're gonna watch the crossover with me. It's fine.
I'm watching The Witcher.
I'm watching The Witcher.
Right. So now we're going to move on to films.
Yeah.
So the first one I'm going to start with technically wasn't at Comic Con, but I'm putting it in with them because I am.
It's close enough.
Yeah, it's It 2.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you because last time
I didn't watch.
You still haven't watched one.
I know, but I'm forcing myself at the next one. So.
Right. Okay.
Trust me, you'll understand how I'm forced to watch the next time.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, did you watch the trailer for the set?
Yes. That looks fucking. One looks scary.
Mm-hmm.
One looks fucking awesome.
It's only scary if you don't like clowns.
But I don't care about clowns, but it's the fact that he just rips cunts to shit that really gets me. Doesn't matter if he's a clown. He turns his teeth into fucking big massive things and just chaws cunts to bits. I don't care, he's a clown.
I like the fact that obviously I know things about the TV movie and the books that I'm not going to even remotely go into spoilers because you haven't seen the first one.
Do shit in the area, you leave the area, you forget.
No, it's not actually that. I know why they are. So they obviously beat Pennywise in the first one. Shock, right? Secret. It was obviously not a secret. They beat him and he comes back.
Yeah.
And they still struggle this time. There's a reason why they're still afraid of him, technically.
Is it... Can I say... Are you trying not to spoil it for me? Or
yeah.
Just anyone in general?
I'm trying not to
spoil it. Is it because
it.
one of the people's dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Sunday Movies ruined it for me.
Yeah, fair enough. You don't know the full thing of it.
No, I don't.
But that's what it is. Yeah, basically, without going into super detail about it, but that's why.
I have to watch it. Because I'm looking forward to this one.
I like the adult cast.
Yeah.
I think the adult cast look great. Right. James McAvoy,
Jessica Chastain, Billy Hader.
I think he's
even Jay Ryan, who's he's a TV guy.
Even the Old Spice guy.
Hi. Asaya Mustafa.
He's the guy that never left.
Yeah.
He's a librarian.
He's one
if they still go by the TV movie and stuff like that. He's a librarian.
Yeah.
I think Pennywise looks great. Bill Skarsgård's probably on. The only thing I want from this is I want him to be more brutal now they're adults.
Yeah, because he was brutal, but they cut it. And supposedly the bit that they cut that was so brutal for the first one is going to the second one. So I don't know.
I need them to be, because it's not like because they're adults and they're less scared, but it's just...
You're okay to see adults get hurt?
No. It's more that the fact that they beat him and he needs to be vindictive.
Yeah.
Like, I already like it already with the fact that he looks like he eats a child in front of James McAvoy in like a hall of mirrors where James McAvoy can't do anything. And I love the fact that when he sees Pennywise to begin with, you can see like he starts tearing up because he knows what's next.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do about it, and I love that that's the way to torment him. Is basically like, look, I'm killing another kid that you can't save, just like Georgie.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to them, like him twisting with people and obviously remembering everything that they went through.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be real good.
They just have to up the ante, like you said. So I'll watch it. I will.
I
might go to the cinema and see it and everything.
I went to see the first one in the cinema, so I'm definitely going to see the second one, especially because my wife hates horror movies. So does my other friend. You're coming with me.
Yeah. I'll watch the first one and then you'll give me a message. You want to go see the movie? I'm like, I don't want to go see it.
So the next one that we're going to talk about now is Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this, man. This looks great.
Just like before we get just even the cast. Listen to the cast on it. Val Kilmer, Chris Hemsworth, Melissa Benoist, who plays Supergirl, Kevin Smith as both Silent Bob and Kevin Smith, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Shannon Elizabeth, Joe Manganiello, Harley Quinn Smith, Rosario Dawson. Oh, Grant Goslin's in this. Nice. Justin Long, Jason Lee. It's just the cast is just fucking massive.
It's just Kevin Smith phoned up his pals and also folk that he likes.
He just went on his phone and went, dude, I can do this.
Yeah, like everybody that he's previously worked with. He's even got the lassie who plays like Chasing Amy from one of his first movies.
Yeah.
I'm happy about this. I love Kevin Smith. I think he's great.
But Chris Jericho's in it. Sorry,
I didn't know that was in it, but I'm really happy about this.
We're a product of our time.
Yeah, everybody else spoken to about this have been like, who, what? Like,
I know, like,
this is like an hour time of movies.
Are your friends?
No, it's not how young are my friends. It's more like everybody else spoke to at work about it. I've just been like, I don't know who this is, and I'm like, cool, just make me feel older every day.
I didn't need this, but I want it.
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was happening because he kept posting stuff on Instagram about all the cast that came along. Can't believe he got Ben Affleck back, Matt Damon. Of course he did. I'm really looking forward to this, and hopefully he was initially going to be doing Clerks 3, but chose to do this instead.
Yeah, but he could go back to Clerks 3.
I would like him to make another Dogma.
Yes.
Dogma's a great movie.
Dogma is so underrated.
I think that's such a good movie. I would love him to do something like that again. I'm really, like I say, I think Kevin Smith is great. I can't wait to see when Kevin Smith, the director, turns up and he's still fat while the Silent Bob is skinny.
It's weird. It throws me, right, that Jay has aged. Not so great. Silent Bob went skinny. It makes no sense.
There's reasons for it. Where it's because Kevin Smith had to get skinny, or because he had a heart attack. And unfortunately, the guy that played Jay had a drug addiction.
Yeah.
So there's reasons why they look like this, but I love the fact that he pulled his pal out of it, and then they were like, right, let's make this movie again, which is great. Right, next one we're going to talk about is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, again, not one I thought I wanted.
Kenny Loggins.
Or needed.
Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, Kenny Loggins. If there's not Kenny Loggins...
Apparently, he's doing the soundtrack.
Oh my god, seriously?
Apparently.
That is fucking...
He's doing the soundtrack.
Yeah,
it's going to be up-to-date music, I'm going to hate it.
Nah, classics.
But he needs to just...
There has to be one. There has to be one Danger Zone moment.
I don't even know if he'll do Danger Zone. Do you think Danger Zone will be even in it? It needs to be in it.
Why not? Why not?
I know there's a volleyball scene.
Yeah, but it's the younger cast.
Yeah, it's not going to have Tom Cruise doing the volleyball scene. Maybe.
Why not? I'd love that. How do you feel the fact that it's the trailer set it as Maverick's the main dude?
Yeah, it's called Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But like, how do you feel about it? Do you think these other cast members are going to be able to keep up with Tom Cruise as Maverick? See,
not a theory, but I think that he is going to Goose in this movie. So you've seen the first one, right?
Yeah.
So you know Goose dies.
Yeah.
And he's a crucial part in it, but then it makes it about different things. I think that Tom Cruise is going to die, and is going to move on to the other characters.
What, like Bradshaw?
The one that plays like the him this time.
Miles Teller.
Yeah, I think that he is going to die.
I thought he was Goose's son.
I don't know.
His name is Bradley Bradshaw in the show.
Maybe he's not.
Was Goose's second name Bradshaw?
All I remember his name is Goose. I think that Tom Cruise is going to die in this.
Yeah.
And it's not because I think, oh, he'd only do it if he dies. I just have a feeling, the way the trailer lays out, that that something's gonna happen to him. He's gonna either sacrifice his life, or it's gonna be like it looks like he gets into a rocket at one point. So it could be an experimental jet that he chooses to think. I think he's going to be in it a decent amount.
Yeah.
He's not going to die in like the first 10 minutes, but at least say we're talking it's a 120-minute film. Probably going to die around 75.
Yeah.
I think. I could be completely wrong because Tom Cruise is like well known and they won't kill him.
Yeah, but at the same time, all the trailer does is pretty much like, you push it too far, Maverick. Will you be able to do this, Maverick? How long can you do this?
Same as like he's still a run of the mill. He's not. He could have been an admiral, but he's not.
Yeah, he likes where he is. He likes doing
but at the end of the day, there's going to be flying.
Yes.
There's going to be volleyball.
Yes.
There's going to be singing.
Yes.
And there's going to be Kenny Loggins.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's all we need. All we need.
Next, we're going to move on to this is one that's kind of blown up the internet a bit, and that's Cats.
Yeah. A tribe of cats called the Jellicles.
See, a lot of folk are right. They look pretty bad.
Yes.
There's no question about this. They look strange.
Yes.
Everybody knew this was coming though, because a lot of time they said like it's going to be CGI cats, and everyone was like, this will be terrible.
It is the best they could do out of a bad situation.
I'm not a giant fan of musicals. My wife is, so I will go to. My wife loves Cats. Like she loves the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Musical and pets. She loves cats.
So I will end up going to see this.
Yes.
As long as the singing's good.
Yeah, but even Jennifer Hudson's singing.
Well, Jennifer Hudson plays right. This is all information from my wife. This is nothing from me.
Okay.
As far as I can, Jennifer Hudson plays like the old cat who sings the Memories song.
Yeah.
But she doesn't look old. Well, the CG tries to make her look old, but Jennifer Hudson isn't old.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really work. Also,
she looks
it looks like they're wearing fur coats.
Yeah.
And they're like that would be weird.
Yeah, like
because like Jane Judi Dench looks like she's wearing a fur coat.
Yeah.
I guess it's because they're old. I guess it's because they're old and shabby, maybe.
Maybe.
So I know that Jason Derulo is playing Mr. Mistopheles, who's like the.
He's playing who?
Is it Mr. Mistopheles? No.
Rum Tugger.
No, that's it. Rum Tum Tugger. That's what. And he's like the man whore cat.
Ah, right, yeah. Okay.
He's like the that's
he's
what.
Pussy Galore.
Apparently there is like Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Apparently I doubt they'll do this, but there's a song about like from two lassies, two twin like sister cats saying how good like how much he goes around.
Yeah.
Apparently this is what the wife tells me. So I don't know if they'll do that. Also the main lassie you see in it, right? The main cat.
Yeah,
sorry.
Victoria.
That's not Taylor Swift, right?
No, Taylor Swift is Bomb.
Because I saw her in the trailer like Taylor Swift for like a brief second.
Yeah, she was the one on the Star who dropped the glitter.
Right,
that's who Taylor. The main one who's like don't know who the other guy is. Like, are you going to start again? That's Victoria, played by Francesca Hayward.
She's the newcomer, right?
Yeah, she's the new.
I hope this does well. I hope that this because it's directed by the same guy that did Les Mis, so he knows what he's doing when it comes to musicals. Because that was really popular. That was really and obviously musicals are very popular right now because you've got the Les Mis and then you had The Greatest Showman, which critically wasn't the best, but everybody fucking loves it.
Yep.
I don't like it for loads of reasons, but anyway, that's not important right now. But like, they're clearly important. They're clearly
they're doing well. They're out there. You know what I mean? People, Rocky Horror will get a remake and it'll be well, so just watch it.
They'll have to be careful with that one. My favourite one they might do again, which is The Little Shop of Horrors.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
But alright, next one we're going to move on to the last one I think we're going to talk about here. Yeah?
Maybe?
Yeah. We've covered it, Top Gun, Cats, Jay and Silent Bob.
Zombieland 2.
We didn't get a trailer, did we?
No, but we've got an announcement that it's coming out October the 18th.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's called Double Tap, right?
Yeah.
It's got the original cast.
Yes.
Cool, we've covered Zombie Lantern. This is probably my worst one from Comic Con. We got a feature. It wasn't even a trailer for Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah.
Now,
you mean Terminator? Fuck!
So for
Dark
me,
Fate, fuck! As you kept going on about this.
Obviously, they've said it's R-rated, and when they showed this feature, when they've said it was R-rated, everybody in their dug swore every 2 seconds. Like, okay, it's R-rated, we get it. I don't know how I feel about this. Just because Arnold Schwarzenegger's back and Sarah Connor's back and all this, like, just because they're back doesn't intrigue me that much. John
Connor's back.
He's probably going to die. For me, I just don't want it to try and copy T2 just because James Cameron's back and they're like, oh, we'll just do T2 again.
Yeah, because he was like, even James Cameron was like, yeah, this takes straight from T2.
But it's like fast paced. It's like, just because Terminator's been shit recently doesn't mean you have to try and make it exactly the same as T2 to make it everybody like it.
Oh, Tom Hopper's in this.
He
was in The Umbrella Club as Luther Hargreaves, the big guy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. I'm looking forward to this, right? But I think it's more of a nostalgia thing for me, because I'll always go see Terminator. Doesn't matter if the poster tells me what the fucking story is. Doesn't tell me if it's ruined by trailers. I'll go see it because I love.
I have to make an amendment. I was wrong because you know how I said that Arnold Schwarzenegger wouldn't be a Terminator.
Yeah, they spoiled it.
They say he is.
No, they spoiled it in that thing we watched downstairs.
But they came out and already said he is before that.
Just leave it.
It's not Terminator if they wouldn't spoil everything.
I know, but fucking hell, just gears. You know what I mean? Like the real girl is clearly going to be the new John Connor.
I think John Connor is going to die, and then she becomes the most important one.
Yeah.
It's that
I don't understand why they did this thing where a lassie is a Terminator, but she doesn't believe she's a Terminator, but she can jump about cars and throw things.
Aye, when she gets hit and there's a bit of metal, she's like, I am human.
I mean, like, you've done it.
I still think that the liquid Terminator, the new one just looks like a cookie cutter. Just because he can...
You leave Gabriel Luna alone.
He just looks like just because he can duplicate...
He was the best Knight Rider we ever got.
Knight Rider?
No, not Knight Rider. What the fuck was his name?
Ghost Rider.
One of the two.
Anyway, that's the movies that we're going to get. What are you most excited for that I talked about? It 2.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Yeah. Jane Silent Bob.
Yeah,
it has to be...
Cats, because I want to see what it is. Terminator Dark Fate. I'm on the fence. I was let down a lot by Genesis. Right.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything since T2. You're like, yeah, okay, that
exactly. Just because they're...
Yeah, but big man James Cameron's back. You know what I mean? Swears all the time Tim Miller's here. Mr. R-rated masterpiece from Deadpool. Sorry.
I think he's never going to make a normal... Like, every movie he's going to make is R-rated.
He's so going to be a cliche from now on. Tim Miller, is it R-rated? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so surprised. Really? No, not really.
Yeah, but see the bit at the end when he looked at the feature, when he looked at the camera, I was like, this is so fucking cool. I was like, you're not cool. In the slightest.
He's like that old granddad or old uncle. It's like, I'm hip with the cool kids today. Yeah, fuck, yeah.
We're already going quite long. I don't know.
38 minutes.
That's not bad. Right, well, right, you can talk about... I've talked a lot about the TV and the movie, but the big one from Comic-Con is Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel, again, they came back and they just wrote a book, a pamphlet of what they're going to do and threw it out the window. They smashed it. And they started... they started differently on the show, but we're going to do it from chronically.
What comes out, yeah.
And they started with Black Widow.
That's what comes out first, yeah.
Yeah, it comes out in the cinema first, then it comes out on stage first, because everyone's like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a lot of information about that.
Mm-hmm. Apparently they showed footage, but we've not seen it.
No one's done it with their phone yet and put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
we're still waiting for that shit.
Eventually they'll release the trailer, but yeah.
Where are we? Obviously we got Scarlett Johansson's back. It's set between Civil War and Endgame, which was a nice wee thing to find out. Someone was like, that's after Iron Man 2, and I'm like, I don't want that.
Which I'm glad that it's not set like a long time ago where she's still like she's dealing with trauma. Like it's set in a time where she's established and we're not getting like super backstory and we're not letting her be Budapest. Like it's just genuinely.
Yeah. Well, no, we will find out with Budapest.
Probably.
No, we will, because there's scenes where it's been shot in Budapest,
Oh, okay.
so that's going to happen.
Right, I'll let you explain.
Which is really weird that there's no Hawkeye, but she's going to Budapest, and they always like we were in Budapest
Well,
together.
maybe this is where she meets David Harbour,
AKA Alexei.
which is ironic.
I know. AKA Russian Captain America.
Right, now my question is, if he is in this,
Yes.
where was he? Because this is a question about
In
everybody else.
in the comic books,
Uh-huh.
he faked his own death to leave Russia.
Do you think he's going to appear again?
Yeah. But it leads into another character that we were introduced to, Yelena, who is from Fighting Family.
Who plays Paige?
Yeah, plays Paige.
And she's in that Midsummer, which is the cult witchy movie that's just out. That's apparently really good as well.
She
So
plays
good for
Yelena.
her. Good for her.
She's getting out there.
She's nailed whatever she's like flinging at her.
She is actually her character Yelena is a set character in the cartoon, the comics.
She's another Black Widow,
Yeah,
right?
she's the Black Widow that takes over from Black Widow.
This is basically a Paso movie.
Yeah,
100%.
it's a Paso movie, and Alexei is going to come around in future films. If he doesn't die in this, or isn't, because rumours he's playing the bad guy, which we'll get to.
Okay.
But if he's alive at the end of this, he's going to come in another Black Widow film and help in Yelena, because I feel like she will be the carry-on character. So people are like, "Oh, is she going to come back?" Like, no.
I've only got two things to say. One, so apparently Taskmaster is the villain.
Yes.
But I have heard that Taskmaster is not the villain. It's actually a female character, but they just look like Taskmaster. They look like how Taskmaster is. They've got the shield of Taskmaster, but they're actually not them. They're like someone she's known for a while.
Did they not? I never heard it on stage, but did they not come out and say Taskmaster? They're not saying
They
it.
never confirmed it.
Right,
It just looks
because
a lot like Taskmaster.
We're getting Milena, which is Rachel Weisz.
That's who apparently is the person who's Taskmaster.
Right. Okay. So
It
we're
looks like Taskmaster. But
So that's
it's not.
where we're going with Alexei, where I thought David Harbour was going to turn around and be
Taskmaster.
So I thought that was where they were going to go with it.
Okay.
Maybe he dies first 15 minutes of the
I
film,
hope not.
comes back later on as Taskmaster, which I do want.
Okay.
If that was the case, to keep him going, instead of having Russian Captain America, we had Taskmaster as David Harbour.
I'm excited about a Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that they're finally doing it. The only other thing I've got to say is that...
Ray Winston's in it.
Alright. The only thing I've got to say is that can David Harbour just not play somebody that's red?
Yeah.
He plays a red superhero,
Yeah.
and then when he gets in the Marvel movies, they're like right, you're going to be red. Oh, God, not again.
Yeah, I've got 100% faith in him in Marvel in general, because I think he's such a good actor, and we know he can physically get himself into shape for it.
Yeah,
We've
he's
seen it.
already built it out. He's
Yeah.
in that Russian prison, so he's fine.
Oh my god, that makes... Honestly, there's so much to this right now. You know what I mean? He's brainwashed.
Do you think obviously you filmed that? And
Do I think it's connected to Stranger Things? Yes, I do. I think Stranger Things is a direct connection to the MCU.
I just think he's probably... what do you think? So when he goes into that prison in Stranger Things, he comes out as
Alexei.
Russian Captain America.
Yeah, and because he's so sad because Alexei died, the only thing he knows to say is Alexei.
We're going to move on.
Yeah.
What rabbit holes become. Right, what's next? What's the other thing?
The next coming out is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was quite weird because they came out. Falcon came out with the shield and was like, "Here you go, Winter Soldier," and he was like, "Oh, I'll take it back now." And they kept swapping it,
Which completely takes away from the end of Endgame.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like Falcon's really going to have to. He's questioning himself as Captain America.
Well, apparently it's about them being like understanding who they are.
Yeah.
Which is one has superpowers and one doesn't.
Yeah. Sharon Carter is confirmed for it, but that's not the thing for this.
No, that's not the.
That's
thing.
not the thing.
No.
We got Daniel Bruhl back as Zemo
With the purple.
I think that's fucking awesome.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
people who've listened to this podcast know that we named Baron Zemo the best villain in the MCU. Still.
Yeah.
Because
right,
fair enough. I mean, I'd slot Mysterio in. I'd slot Mysterio in somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thought that he was the best. So having him proper purple mask and being actually called Baron Zemo, Do you think he's going to be connected to Hydra? Because technically in the comics he's like with Red Skull. So is he going to be a member of Hydra this time?
Yeah, I think he's either going to be saved from Hydra, like saved from the government by Hydra, because he was the only one that was able to take down the Avengers.
So they're going to give him the purple mask.
Or he breaks out somehow from the blip. He somehow ends up outside the jail. Somehow, no question why.
Because I love the fact he's never know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and he's like, you know what? I've got all this stuff about Hydra. I'm just going to go. He's going to look for more bases because he knows where they all are, and he's going to find. I think he's going to find factions of Hydra, and Falcon and Winter Soldier mission is just to hunt them down. I feel. I don't think he's going to be a guy that's doing stuff.
He's the best person to have connected to a Winter Soldier TV show because he's the one that like basically made him click back. Like he's the reason why Bucky had to go to Wakanda. He is the reason.
He's the reason he's not Captain America.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. So they're gonna explain that stuff. Like Heggie will tell him, like it's basically like he's the only reason that I'm not you.
Yeah, I see it being that way. I feel like I still say this to this day. In Endgame, Cap spoke to Bucky about it. Bucky knew he wasn't coming back.
Do you think that Falcon's going to be wearing the blue? Like, is he going to wear the Captain America suit?
I don't think he's going to start with it. I think he's going to have his own suit, and then he's going to kind of grow into being Captain America.
Do you think, canonically, we're going to find out who the new Captain America is at the end of this show?
Yeah.
Because obviously, Marvel announced that they're one and done with these. They're not doing season 2s. I mean, it's going to be popular, but they said that they're not doing another season.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're canonically going to know who's going to be Captain America from this point onwards.
Yeah.
Are you still not happy with it?
No, I'm okay with it. Right. After watching Endgame for the 6th time, still not okay at the end. I've still
not watched it again.
I get it. I understand it. I understand why he is. I still feel Captain America spoke to Bucky. That's how I think it's happened. Okay. And I think Bucky's went, no, I shouldn't be Captain America. He's a symbol that I don't think I can be. And I feel like Anthony Mackie, you're right, you've explained it before, he's an army guy, blah blah. He deserves it.
Okay, fair enough. Right, next one.
We are on to, this is the big film. This is the event. They called it the Avengers-sized film. It is the Eternals.
Makes sense because it's like a cast of characters.
Yeah.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy because it's like it's something that people have not heard of.
Yeah, it's
a lot of people have not heard of.
Yeah.
I knew shit all about them.
They've been hinted at in both Guardians of the Galaxy films.
Okay.
But because obviously you saw the Power Staff, the big guy.
Yeah.
That's
Celestial. Yeah, they're the ones that made them. So apparently they've been around for
forever.
Where were they?
Exactly.
Well,
but there is in the comics they didn't have their memory. Like,
well, this is based on a Neil Gaiman comic where apparently some of them don't know they're Eternals, but some of them do.
Right, and
so the cast is great.
Angelina Jolie is Tina. Richard Madden is Icarus.
Good cast.
Kumail Nanjiani is Kingo. Salma Hayek is Ajak, which is pretty cool. Brian Tyree Henry is Fastos.
He looks so familiar. I've seen him for different stuff, but I can't remember.
I think he was in Quiet Place. No, it's Quiet Place 2. Hotel Artemis. Spider-Man in the Multiverse. I think he was also in Atlanta.
Is he not the Prowler in Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Right. Anyway, but I like him. And
Leah McHugh is Sprite. I don't know who she is. Lauren Ridloff is Macquarie. And she's the first MCU deaf character / actress, which is cool because she's in The Walking Dead. She's actually deaf. Thena is a warrior, just in the name. Icarus is the leader. Kingo is a weapons master. Ajak is a... What is Ajak again? Can't remember.
Cleaning substance.
And Macquarie is like a car... adrenaline junkie, car wizard, vehicle type person, which is just a genius. She can make rockets and all that type of stuff.
An inventor.
Yeah, Sprite is Loki.
Okay.
That's literally the only way you could describe it. So the other ones I don't really know about.
It's going to be interesting. Apparently, like in the Neil Gaiman comic, the villains are like the anti-Eternals. Do you think they're going to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Does it not remind you a bit of Shazam?
It does, but it also reminds...
Obviously, they're going to...
It also reminds me of mutants.
True. I just feel like a big team against a big team is not what they're going to do for introducing these first characters.
But at the same time, it could be another Celestial, like Ego, who wants to come collect his children. He's like, we made you, we're coming to get you. Could be that.
It's going to be so cosmic and awesome.
Yeah.
I realised that they took a while to want to do this, because you need to establish a world before you fling this out.
And also, Guardians of the Galaxy was a nice tester.
Yeah.
And
now, at this point, after Endgame, they could make can make whatever they want.
I feel that Marvel now has enough, not star power, but enough
credibility now
that people, they brought out a film. If they brought out a Duck one, the Detective Duck, whatever it's called. If they brought out him, right, that would sell.
Howard the Duck,
that would sell.
At this point, they've got credibility; they can do anything. So that's good. That means they could pull a lot of things. I'm happy with the cast. It's gonna be good. All of this is gonna be good.
Yeah, there's so much to say about the Eternals there, and it's just went straight out my bloody mind.
What's next?
Anyway, moving on. We get Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
I'm also looking forward to this.
Yeah. It just
for the main reason why I'm looking forward to this is, well, a couple of reasons. One, it's going to be a better Iron Fist. Two,
get those things out when you can.
Of course. Two,
we'll finally get the real Mandarin.
That's the real, because it's the Legend of the Ten Rings. Like, they're confirming that the Mandarin has been cast.
Yes.
So it's definitely 100%.
Tony Chiu Wai.
And I love the fact that it's a Chinese cast. They went the complete right way, and I'm just looking forward to John Wick and Marvel just put together.
Yeah. What I also love, right, is you've told me this, that Simu Liu, who's playing Shang-Chi, found out like 3 days before Comic-Con. That's amazing. And Ken, what else is amazing? See, back in 2014,
he tweeted Marvel.
Yeah, he was like, let's do an Asian.
Let's talk about Shun Li.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to this. I think the action's going to be great. If you just,
it's so good that a thread line that's been put out there since day one, because literally in the first Iron Man film, he goes, "Who are these people?" And the guys in the cave goes, "They call themselves the 10 Rings."
Well, that's because obviously this is out of everybody. Out of everybody that they've line up.
Yeah.
What is it? Sorry. Shang-Chi and the Eternals are the least known.
Yeah.
So having cosmic stuff is good, and having a great cast, and having this connect to Iron Man is very smart for Marvel, because it's connecting to like the biggest.
Another villain that Iron Man's left behind, but okay.
Of course, but it's connecting to that sort of the biggest Marvel property, like the big star.
Yeah.
But I also love the fact that like they've apparently they set him off ages ago, and then they brought him back, and this just proves that Marvel, like we talked about before, where they could literally take someone who you never thought would even remotely get in this universe.
Yep.
And let's make a movie. Let's complete credibility here. Let's give him the Mandarin. Let's make it all Chinese cast. Let's even cast a new star. I'm looking forward to this, and I never even knew who this person was, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it. I am. I really am, because it's so different. I'm ready to jump in it. Next we got WandaVision. Oh wait, sorry. The Eternals comes out November the 6th, 2020. Shang-Chi comes out February the 12th, 2021.
First movie of 2021.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on for the spring of 2021, WandaVision, the next TV show.
You still hate the title?
I hate the title, but I love the title all at the same time, because someone wrote it as a piss take and Marvel went, okay, let's do it. Do I think it might be a fake title? Yes.
No.
I think
they wouldn't have showed it at Comic-Con if it was fake.
Why not?
It's going to be misleading.
Yes, Marvel are never known to
It's
mislead
probably going to be misleading.
Anybody.
Like, not the title, not the actual name of the show is misleading, but the aspects around it. Because it's set post-Endgame.
It is, so Vision isn't alive, but he's in this, he's confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that Monica Rambeau, played by Tiona Paris, is back in it as the older...
It's not the first thing I'd see her appear in. The last thing I really thought I'd see her appear in. But
I thought it'd be a movie thing.
I'm happy about it. Also, apparently, Wanda's called Scarlet Witch in this, because now they own Fox.
It's also directly connected to our next film, which we'll go into.
Yeah.
How do you see this working? Because I think each of these series gets 6 episodes.
Okay.
Right?
Apparently this one, they kept saying it was weird, and the rumour is that they're going to be time jumping to different universes, and it's different versions of Scarlet Witch and Wanda together. Yeah. Scarlet Witch and Vision together, and because it's like, you know, the one that keeps coming up is like the Vision with his family and stuff like that, so one will be like that and one will be different.
We've spoken about this before multiple times. Do you see this being the show that brings us mutants? Brings us Quicksilver, brings us all those people
I don't know.
Or do you think this is the thing that actually rips a hole? Like, Mysterio lied, but this rips a hole.
Could be, because her power is going to get probably stronger.
She is the most powerful character besides Captain Marvel.
Because she's like emotion, because she's been through a shit ton and lost Vision. I think that she is going to bring a Vision from a different universe to be the Vision in this universe, and that is what's going to cause the rift. She's going to open universes and find different Visions and have all these adventures with them, and she's going to eventually break down to the point where she takes one back, or something happens and one gets brought back, and that is what leaves a hole, and that is how everything else leaks in.
I want to see why Monica Rambeau's in this. Like, she's the daughter of someone Captain Marvel knew in the 90s. I want to know why. That's the thing that's getting me. Even though it's Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen as Vision and Scarlet Witch should be the thing that drags me in.
What happens, right, if this is going in different parallel universes, right? Yeah. What happens if one of the universes that Scarlet Witch goes to, Monica Rambeau is the Captain Marvel in that universe, and she also comes through? Or
that'd be cool, but
is it too quick to do two Captain America?
Her character is more. I can't remember.
She doesn't become Captain, but she
comes out Mr. There's a character in the Marvel universe called Mr. Universe. She becomes the female version of it, and she's pretty much just Captain Marvel, but on a
What if she gains powers in a different universe and she comes through as a hero?
Yeah, that works.
And she's a different person. But if she's really similar to Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel's brand new, it could be a while before they give her powers. But because she's a full-grown adult, that's why I'm a bit like, maybe.
They could tease it. They could just be like, oh, there's a sparkle on your finger then.
Something like that.
You know,
right, what's next?
Directly connected, as I said, it's Doctor Strange and the Madness of the Universe?
The Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that one.
Which is probably Doctor Strange dealing with the repercussions of Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
probably.
And it's the first ever Marvel horror film.
Apparently it's meant to be horror related.
Which is weird but cool all at the same time. Sucks because they won't be able to get a certain amount of kids in, because that's an
it's still going to be PG-13.
Ah, yeah, mother. Sorry, I was banging my hand. Is it?
Yeah.
How can it be horror?
They came out and said it's horror aspects, but it's still PG-13.
Right, okay.
They're not ready to announce an R-rated Marvel film yet.
No.
That's why they never said fuck all about the last thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah, anyway, but Benedict Cumberbatch, Elizabeth Olsen, and Benedict Wong, those are the only characters that are confirmed. Right? Because, as we know from the WandaVision, we clearly feel that she's going to go to a certain mental state of destruction, and I feel she's going to break it, and Doctor Strange is going to have to try and fix it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's literally it. You know what I mean?
So basically, she's going to destroy the whole universe to save Vision.
Yeah, and it's going to.
Is that thing? Do you sacrifice many for one?
It's the House of M story. Again, which no one knows about that probably listening to this, but she kills all the mutants. But anyway, moving on. That is for the 7th of May 2021. It's not too bad. Are you looking forward to this Doctor Strange in general?
After Endgame, anything that he was in, I was like, yes. After Infinity War, I was
you just did what I did.
Anything that he's in after Infinity War, I was like, oh, because his movie was good, but then after Infinity War, I was like, can I have another one, please?
Yeah, he's like, here, I'm taking my gloves off, and he just kind of fucking goes, this is what I can do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, I practiced.
He clearly sat in a room going, this is what I do. But it's so, yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. Moving on, we have the Loki TV series set for spring 2021.
This is the one I'd say we know the least about.
Yeah, but we know
that it's the Loki from Endgame.
Yeah, the minute he walks away with the cube,
we know that he's apparently he's pissed because he just got smashed by the Hulk.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Set in the 80s, supposedly.
That's literally it. We know, but that is the least information we got about Loki. And apparently, when Tom Hiddleston came out on stage, not as Loki, but said, when I found out what they were doing with the character, I chose to do this. So it's going to be interesting, but it is genuinely the least we know.
Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. Moving on, this one is going to be weird because it is the animated What If series. Now, why it's weird is because, like you said, every single character, every single actor is coming back to reprise their character.
I don't think Chris Evans and I don't think Robert Downey Jr. will.
You've got Haley Atwell's Peggy Carter, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, Josh Brolin, Thanos, Howard Stark, somebody called Kurt, don't know who that is, Ant-Man, Michael Douglas. Oh wait, is that the Russian guy? Ant-Man's pal.
Oh yeah.
David Dastmalchian. Sorry if I ruined that. We've got Nebula, Grandmaster, Kraglin, Thor, Loki, Korath, literally everyone.
But these are animated.
Yeah, literally everyone except for Tony Stark and
Chris Evans. Yeah, they're not going to reprise their role, but these are animated films about what if. It's going to be good, I feel like.
Which is really weird that they're not in it, because in the what if thing, this is released by Marvel. We've seen it when people zoom in. There is a zombie Captain America.
I feel like that's just saying, look, we can do zombies. It won't be exactly about that, but I feel like they will be like that.
I'm game for it, but again, it's out in summer 2021. The other TV show that we got more information on is the next one, Hawkeye, set for the fall 2021, which I'm looking forward to.
It's basically about him training his daughter, right?
Yes and no, because supposedly Kate Bishop's in it with him, who, anyone who's read Hawkeye comic books, or the recent ones anyway, he lives in New York. He's connected to S.H.I.E.L.D., where S.H.I.E.L.D. will just phone him up. He's living in a house, he's no living at Big Dog style. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird because he's going to be cut off from his family, training his daughter. So I want to see where they go with it. Apparently
we're going to see more of what happened between Infinity War and Endgame, like more Ronin stuff.
Right. I'm game for that.
Which, it was like the one thing lacking from Endgame, so this is going to be like...
This will fill the gap.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Which is good, which I wanted to see more of him being an asshole.
So it's like he's handing her his hang and then he's going to go and be Ronin.
That's probably because and obviously this is post the end of Black Widow, so he's probably dealing with that too. He's probably just, you have the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
It's basically some of these are like passing on to the next person, and instead of just going, hey look, there's a new Hawkeye, they're actually fleshing it out. So the person gets a good ending and then the new person feels established, which is the best way to do it.
Yeah. I love it.
That's the best way to do it. Marvel's doing it right, where instead of just a new person magically appears and you just have to accept it, they're actually easing them in. So then these people who you've built up and you really love get a good farewell, and the new person becomes really good and like one of your favourites. So you're just like, I like this person because there's a lot of history here. So
and talking about passing the torch, we'll go to our Thor: Love and Thunder, which in Taika Waititi
is back.
He's back, but in his own way, he kind of just goes in, does his own Taika Waititi way of announcing stuff.
Yeah, so we're getting Natalie Portman as
Jane Foster / Thor.
I'm very surprised about this, because the main reason I'm surprised about this is because
she's back.
Yeah, like apparently she just wasn't happy.
Right. The reason she wasn't happy is because
she felt her character was one-dimensional.
Yeah, and because the director was changed at the last minute. She only signed on for Thor 2 because of the lady that did Wonder Woman. She got pulled away, and her story for Jane Foster was massive. I can't wait to see what Taika Waititi does with her. I feel like she won't be this stale, boring scientist who kind of just, okay Thor, oh my god, your muscles.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. I hope she's not like that one bit. I feel like I don't feel like it's a redemption story for Thor.
No, I just want it to be, I just don't want it to be bland.
Yeah.
Because I have faith in it, because Chris Hemsworth, like the first 2 Thor movies were good, but he was a bit bland, and then he got Ragnarok and now he's great.
Yeah.
He got that humour put into him. Taika Waititi helped a lot of that, so I do think that you're right that he could do it for her.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's just not it's not Ragnarok 2.0. But he just copy and paste the same kind of jokes, same type of doing stuff.
But a Korg
must be in it.
Korg must
be in it.
I can everybody like you don't have to do exactly the same, but just Korg, please.
In the comic books, when she's Thor, she has cancer.
Yes.
Do you think they're going to do that?
Yes.
You think so?
Not to the full extent of maybe cancer, but I feel like she'll get given it because of she got ill. That's what makes like Thor come back to her.
Do you? Sorry, pardon me.
Because obviously, after the bit in Endgame when he talks about her and he does the whole like
yeah, I still love that.
That dude, the bit where he like and they're all like well. So
do you think that's foreshadowing? Like they had it set that she was going to come before Endgame.
No. Marvel do a lot of things, but she basically had to get sat down and go, look, your character's going this way. It's not just going to be a damsel in distress. She's not going to be bland. We're also giving you a lot of money.
Do you think there's a rumour going about it? Because obviously Tessa Thompson on stage specifically went, I'm the king, I need to find a queen. There's a rumour going about.
She's going to be the first openly gay lesbian character.
But with Jane, there's a rumour going that she's going to be her queen. So it will be Thor and Valkyrie, but it just won't be the Thor we know.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of weird because she can't really be called, like in the comics when she's called Thor, people are like, this is weird, why are you called Thor? And people are like, Thor in the comics like, oh, it's a mantle. I mean, my name's like blah blah, this long thing.
But not in
the cinematic, he's literally called Thor.
So she'll just be Jane.
Hey Jane, nice hammer. I know, I'm Jane, God of Thunder.
I love the title of this movie.
Yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Great.
Does that give you a He-Man vibe? Or is that just me?
It
gives you a He-Man vibe.
It also does hint at the whole Valkyrie-her relationship.
Yeah, it does.
So if that ends up happening, I mean, I imagine Fat Thor is probably going to, when he walks to see Valkyrie and then sees that and he's just going to get more sad.
Yeah. Or he's going to like do that thing where guys go away and get like super ripped. So and lose all the weight and come back.
That's what's going to make him like not be Fat Thor anymore, is to impress them.
I'd love it. Do you think he's going to be... Do you think he's going to be Bro Thor in this film?
It's Fat Thor. I'm
not
calling
him. I hate calling it that.
I'm not calling him
it's
Bro
Fat
Thor.
Thor. People are like, it's so insensitive. No, it's not. He's Fat Thor. Just live it.
It's just the way it is. It's beautiful. If he becomes Bro Thor, then I can't say I've got the same body shape.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it. I'm looking forward to it, and I think he will be. He said he will be.
And James Gunn is still this is nothing to do this is no on their list, but James Gunn has come out and said that Bro Thor is still going to make an appearance on Guardians of the Galaxy.
He has to,
because this is going to be set somehow. It's set between.
He's going to go in between.
Yeah. So
well, he's a bro. He does what he wants.
just flies away.
He does what he wants. He's a bro.
I'm game for it. I love it. I mean, give me more of these Thor films. I'm good.
Right, the last one we've got to do is it the last. Yeah,
it's the last bit, and it was out of nowhere. Nowhere.
Not gonna. Well, they said so. Feige said, look, Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Fantastic Four, X-Men, all in production.
No, he didn't say X-Men.
Did he not?
No, he said the mutants are all coming.
They're all coming.
It's a thing they're hinting at.
So they were like, you already know about this.
Yeah.
There's no point, you already know.
Yeah.
But here's something you don't know. And they brought out Marshall Ali, who is Cottonmouth, True Detective Season 3, and Green Book. And they were all like wearing these hats.
For films, yeah.
And he was like, well, you've got a hat. And he put it on.
I don't know how anyone fucking read that, by the way. I see when I saw it in the video, I was like, I don't know what that's. What's that saying?
Yeah. He put it on and it said Blade. Marshall Ali is the new Blade.
When you contacted me about this, I lost my fucking mind. One, it will be a raid. That's just
have they confirmed?
It's kind of thing. He was getting spoken to afterwards, and he was like, "Yes, it's our first chance at pushing the R rated."
So you didn't confirm it is.
Yeah, it's that thing Kevin Feige does when he happens.
He's half and half.
But how the fuck do you PG Blade?
I know.
But I love it. Marshall Ali is a great character. There's people that they're like, oh my god, it should have been.
Should have been Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. No, it shouldn't. Even the Wesley Snipes came out and goes, no.
Wesley Snipes came out and said, like, I had no idea about this, but good for him.
Yeah.
So, couple of questions definitely about this.
Okay.
Right. Is he going to be the Blade from the Blade movies? Because technically in the Blade comics, he's not a vampire. He's a person that just has enhanced abilities for fighting vampires. He's not actually a vampire.
No, he's a vampire. He's always been a vampire.
No.
Yes.
In the Blade comics...
He's a vampire.
He's not.
He's a vampire. He is a vampire. He's half and half. He's always been.
But he doesn't. No, like he doesn't do the daywalking stuff or anything like that. He doesn't.
He does.
He doesn't, man.
He does.
This is not an argument for this time.
It is. He is 100% a vampire.
In the original comics.
In the original comics, Blade was a vampire.
He was just an enhanced man that fought vampires.
No.
In the comics now, this is not. We're not doing this in the middle of the podcast, right? So the other question I have from this is: has the vampires been about the whole time, or are they going to come from a different place?
I see them doing the Dracula story. But in the comics, Dracula was around. He was just in the back, controlling certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also, as they're really pushing into this multi-universe stuff, there's also a Dracula from a multiverse, another universe where it's just pitch black, that comes over because he sees this new world.
Do you think it's going to be that, or do you think vampires are always going to be
I
living?
don't think vampires have been around. It just seems too weird that it's like the X-Men. Where have they been? It's too weird. You know what I mean? There's all this stuff's happened in this world, and we've never seen one vampire. Doesn't make any sense. Them coming through a portal makes sense. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's one of those things that you can't do that too many times.
Exactly.
So are you going to use this once for Blade, for bringing in vampires as a species, or are you going to do it? And then the
mutants come through. It's too many.
Yeah.
So
I see them more lately. They've been around
in the background.
Yeah, hinting, sneaking, biting, all that stuff. I'm really looking forward to this because what Blade does is he goes into the Dark Avengers. He goes into Werewolf Man, Frankenstein, Mr. Mummy, which I doubt Mr. Mummy's going to come around, but it leads into that if they go down that route. I don't think it's going to be a carbon copy of Wesley Snipes' Blade. I don't think he's going to use the same catchphrases. I don't think he's going to have that attitude. He's not going to walk into a DJ at a nightclub and that's not going to happen.
Give me that.
I would want it. If Kevin Feige
take away everything else, but give me that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Give me the 90s dance beats.
Yeah.
Just take out everything else.
We don't need another vampire.
Do you want Dracula to be the villain, or do you want it to be someone else?
I could have it.
Because if you do Dracula for the beginning, where do you go for there?
Well, Dracula, he won't die. They will not kill him.
It's the Marvel don't tend to keep villains around.
Really? Besides, of late, think about it.
Right. Well, you don't know if Mysterio's alive.
Yes.
Vulture.
Still alive.
Baron Zemo.
Still alive.
Who else?
Doesn't matter.
There's over 20 movies, and there's possibly
Mandarin. The Mandarin. He's still around.
Yeah, but he wasn't the real Mandarin. That was Guy Pearce. Yeah, so there's two definitely alive and one possibly.
So you're telling me they're just going to put, if they did it with Dracula.
That's why you make it someone else.
But it could be a Dracula.
Make it Stephen DeWar.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Just let it go.
Everybody from the first movie is exactly the same, but just Blade is different. But everybody else can say the same.
Oh my god!
And then the next movie, they can get Guillermo del Toro in, and they can make this weird race of vampires with just like extra bits, and we can have Ron Perlman in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Triple H.
And then I'm getting there. And then eventually we could do Blade Trinity again, but have Marshall Ali as Blade.
Oh my god, that's like and
then Triple H.
You get the guy for
then Prison Break to be Dracula again.
Really
Ryan Reynolds can reprise his role as Deadpool in that universe.
So you actually see an MCU, Ryan Reynolds turn into a vampire and goes, so your fangs are in your vagina. You really see that? You would like to see that? Right.
Some people want different things.
There's a petition going about, right? I've not even heard of this, about Whistler. They want Wesley Snipes to play Whistler. Would you be okay with that, or do you want Elliot? What's his name? Sam Elliott to be?
No, I want Jeff Bridges.
No, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Okay.
Jeff Bridges is Whistler. It's supposed to be an old man.
Yeah, but Sam Elliott.
I don't. Well,
Sam
yeah, that's
Elliott.
true. But I don't want it to be.
Cracking moustache and
I don't want it to be Wesley Snipes. No. Because no offense to Wesley Snipes, but like he's fucking listening. But like those movies are great. But right now, maybe he should have learned to pay his taxes before he wants to get an MCU.
Oh my god, kick a man when he's done.
It's not that good now. Did you hear about all the shit he did in Blade Trinity? Apparently he was an asshole.
Yeah.
He barely did any of his lines. Nobody was allowed to look him in his eye. Most of the times you see him for a distance was a stunt double. He was an absolute dick.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bell and
those movies are, well, two of them are good, which is Blade Trinity. Like two of them.
The first 10 minutes of the first Blade.
This is what I mean. Like they're good. They're just cheesy, great, fun movies. But I don't want. I'm so happy that they're doing this again.
Yeah.
How long has this been so far?
1:15 minute.
Right. We better cover what's next because that was Comic Con. A great Comic Con. Yeah, but I mean.
Okay.
That's been a bit of a rambler, right?
Fraser's pick of the week.
Yeah. What's my pick of the week?
Batman and Robin. What's the story, Fraser?
Well. Okay, so the story is that Batman and Robin have to go across the greatest villain in comic book history, that is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, while also fighting Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, and they need to save the world, and also save Alfred and be a family.
It's all about family.
That sounds about right?
Yeah, close enough.
What did you think?
I had fun with it. I swear to God, this is. I know you're like, that's the dumbest thing, but as a Golden Age hero fan of comic, like Golden Age comic fan, I liked it. I liked it was cheesy. I liked that it was fucking this cliche shitty fights and one-liners and Batman taking down a bad guy but not actually doing anything except just putting his cloak over him. Loved it. I actually had a lot. I know you were like, the girls you wrote the shit isn't here. I actually had a lot of fun with it.
Cool, because I'm the opposite. I fucking hated it.
Right. Starting off.
Can we just?
Yeah, let's not go by story. Let's just point at points.
Right. So
we've got a Superman reference.
We have to talk.
We've got a Superman reference, right?
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. That's. On you go.
We have to talk about the opening in general, right? So I mean, I've got a lot of notes. I know you do. Okay. The first shot in this entire movie is an ass shot.
Yeah.
Is the suiting up with the bat nipples?
Yeah.
You sure you had fun with this?
No, it was bad. Like if you look at it as a serious film.
But that's what they put it across.
I know, they put it as a serious film.
You're looking at it as it not. You have to look at this as a serious movie.
If I look at that, but you have to admit though, that it was comic book accurate. You take away the nipples, right, and the weird abs.
The only thing comic book accurate about this whole thing is that Venom and his wife and Mr. Freeze's wife.
No.
How does getting pushed into a hole make you sprout into like some sort of weird...
Why is everyone in this film, besides Venom, the two characters, that's the main villains, both were created by falling into stuff?
Yeah.
Where's the story
Freeze, like Freeze's one
makes sense
because it's based on anything, right? Poison Ivy one, how does she go from an innocent person to... I'm trying to phrase this nicely, but in this movie...
A slutty garden woman.
She is a slutty garden woman. She's like sweet and innocent and like want to save plants, falls in a hole and becomes a slutty garden woman. Instantly.
Fucking...
How did it change her clothes?
I don't know.
Right. We have to, before we get
to her... change her hair?
Like at the minute...
When she fell out, her hair was like light blonde brown. She comes out and it's a sparkling red.
At the end of the day, gave her contacts because she didn't need glasses anymore.
Oh my god, the glasses.
Right, so at the very beginning, the first shots that we get is ass shots, crotch shots, nipple shots, bum shots.
Hey, I like the fact that this film finally over-sexualised men instead of women.
And then then we get to see the neon, the futuristic, the Christmas tree Batmobile.
It's looks like a Hot Wheel.
And the first line in this entire movie, The first word said in this movie is "I want a car." Chicks dig the car. I hate Robin in this movie. Nothing against Chris O'Donnell. He's doing well for himself and he's fighting crimes and
NCIS.
Yeah, but I hate him in this movie.
Yeah. He's so bitchy.
He's such a little bitch. He's such a little bitch.
Nobody loves me.
I hate the car. The only thing I ever like about this entire movie is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
It's the worst casting in history.
Ice skates. How could you be mad at that?
My question is like, are they always in there? Did technically, if this is like
Alfred made.
No, that's my fault. Sorry.
Alfred made this.
Right.
Made the suit to have skates.
So what I'm saying, right, is that this is technically a sequel from the Tim Burton ones, right? This is all connected. Does that mean Michael Keaton had ice skates in his shoes?
Yeah, you don't know the possibility. They had to go up against a fucking...
Why did they not use them against the Penguin? See, should have known.
Yeah, see, there's bits they're missing and they clearly caught up on this.
Also,
one.
Did you notice
that
when Robin comes through the wall in the motorbike that's not shaped like a Robin symbol, it leaves a Robin symbol in the wall.
The door.
He comes through. No, when he comes through the wall, he like you know when the gravity in this movie doesn't exist.
Yeah, okay.
And it leaves a Robin symbol in the wall.
Yeah.
Even though the motorbike is not Robin shaped.
Yeah.
Does that mean he like drove through the wall with like a big?
Yeah, he held a sign. Do you not see it? You don't see it. He was holding a sign behind him, so when he came through, I
love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like the one that he is the best part.
Yeah.
It's a horrible casting, but I love it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why it made me laugh and pick this movie. I just forgot about the rest of it. All right.
Okay. Did you notice that the capes halfway down are stapled to their backside?
No.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not going to watch it again.
Seriously, like go back to any bit with the backflip, and it's like the bottom of the cape goes down, but
because gravity doesn't exist in this world.
That's a small detail, but I was like, that's fucking stupid.
Gravity doesn't exist. Like Freeze throws a man to get his gun, and he goes to like space. Robin uses like this thing and like when did they suddenly become professional ice skaters?
Like,
also, did you notice that when Batman goes to Robin, like, I'll get the snowman, you get the snow people.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't do anything.
Batman doesn't do anything in this film.
Freeze beats up like 7 cops, and then Robin fights loads of people, and then they're like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just going down." He could have caught him. He could have caught him. Then we have to then Freeze has got a rocket.
Right, the rocket bit. Right, this is where my childhood comes into play, because two of the best films of our generation start with the heroes gliding to Earth with
surfboards.
What's his Power Rangers and fucking Batman and Robin.
But they surf on. I swear to God, right? We're only 20 minutes in. Like literally, I paused it halfway through this bit where they where they surf thin air, and then I paused it because I needed to do something, and it said 18 minutes.
Yeah.
I almost turned off. I was like, why did I even do this to myself?
I put my remote far enough away so I wouldn't turn it on.
I almost put like Holmes and Watson on. No,
not that bad.
Why does Freeze want to take him to space anyway?
It doesn't make any sense why he went to space.
Yeah, but it's funny when he's told like, oh, when we go up there, you'll freeze and you'll suffocate in space.
You'll freeze and I'll pour your heart out.
Yeah, but he fucks off. But it's kind of like, oh, you'll freeze in space.
Yeah.
Shoot him with your freeze gun. You have a freeze gun. Why do you need to go to space with your freeze? You have a gun that literally does what it...
How? When they're on the way down, right, he freezes that tower.
Is that when...
they're going down and it hits
when
the
he
pipe.
somehow gets butterfly wings.
Yeah.
And he
turns into Ivan Ooze. Remember when Ivan Ooze turned into the big robot version of himself with giant wings? That's what it looked like.
And then he like frees the
Yeah.
And somehow,
the rest of it is all frozen.
Obviously, he has the strongest ankles in human history, because after that giant fall, he just lands. It just lands.
Lands perfectly at a door. These people somehow just know where he is.
That car infuriated me. that weird spiky car.
The spikes had no reason until the very end. Like, it's fucking brilliant.
Oh god, right. And then oh Jesus Christ, so we talked about Poison Ivy.
I didn't know John Glover was in this, aka Luther's dad for Smallville. I didn't know that. That was his doctor who tries to rape Ivy. But anyway, moving on.
Can we talk about Bane?
We can talk about Bane. Let's talk about Bane.
I hate it.
I do.
I hate it. I hate his... Why did we get mentally challenged Bane? I hate it. I hate it.
I love when Mr. Freeze is like, no matter what they say, size matters, and he's like, size matters.
My favourite bit of Bane is he's walking around at the end, just saying bomb every time he puts one down. just go like, bomb, bomb. I can't. Oh, when he's dressed as a monkey. Yeah. She says enough monkey business, and he's like, monkey. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh my god!
This is why I picked this, because I feel like it's gonna drive me insane. I just forgot how much it makes me want to. Like, why does Bane even go with him? Why does Bane even go?
They're connected by Venom.
She doesn't have Venom.
Aye, that's when he pushes the table over. It's Venom. That's what it goes on it. But Venom connection.
But what does that mean? Oh mate, see the bit where, I know it's into the film a bit, but see where they start to realise that Poison Ivy and Bane are bad.
Yeah.
And they put the photo of them getting off the plane.
Get the jacket on. The jacket.
It was.
Oh my god!
I forgot all about that, and I audibly burst out laughing.
Oh, like, hey, the people. These are the bad guys. And I'm like, how's no one questioning this?
Bane, that's why Bane has that weird hat on. For a majority of the time, I forgot all about it. It broke me. It literally broke me. Jesus Christ. So we're in the jungle bit, the jungle party bit.
Yeah, sorry, I'm fucking...
Where Batman wants to lure out fleas. Where Batman wants to lure out fleas. He wants to lure out fleas with the diamonds.
Yeah.
And she where did she get the money to do all this thing? Did she use her thing? Because it's not part of her, is it? She used the thing to
blow the stuff on it.
Aye, is that that's not part of her?
It's meant to be in the comics, but it just looks like she might have made the dust.
She made it.
Which, okay. But
I'm assuming that's out. Oh, Jesus Christ, because we're on the... So they start bidding on Poison Ivy because they want her affection.
Because that's normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're all obsessed with her because she's a slutty garden lady. Yeah,
I'm coining it.
And so they all they think loads of money, right? Yeah. And then Batman and Robin start hanging over affections, where Robin's money doesn't count because it's Batman's.
Yeah, that bit was. So, I'm 2 million. What are you gonna get? I'll just borrow it from you. How the fuck does that make any sense?
But then Batman whips out the credit card.
Don't leave out without it.
And if you look on the credit card, it says valid till forever.
Oh my god, I don't
Yeah, it says valid for forever. I hate it.
I don't know if I'm sweating or crying.
Also, it makes no logical sense. Because technically he would have to open a bank as Batman. And that means he went to a bank dressed as Batman.
Yeah, but they came to a party as Batman and Robin. They were just standing there.
Yeah, but then he would have the same sort code for his bank as Bruce Wayne. So everyone in the bank knows that he's Batman.
Yeah.
Because it's the same numbers.
Also, Bruce Wayne's necklace is there. Bruce Wayne's not there. Batman's there. It wouldn't take anyone 2 seconds to realise. Yeah. Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Oh, and then Mr. Freeze attacks. Another excellent, loads of one-liners. See the bit where a man drops out of nowhere and he goes, "That's my cue to leave."
Yeah.
How did he know that was going to happen? Did he plan this meticulously? Down to a T that he knew an unconscious man was going to fall in front of him at that exact moment, and that was his leaving cue.
Yeah. Like all these guys,
smart man.
All these guys are getting beaten, but the one guy that
he knew. He was like, well, you've fucked up loads of times, so this time you're going to fuck up again, and I'll leave when you fuck up. Oof. And then he freezes a bunch of people, and Batman just goes to the commissioner. You've got 11 minutes to thaw these people out, and he just fucks off.
Yeah, like how?
Lets people die.
How?
Those people die.
Yeah.
All those people die.
Also, how does Freeze know that the scent thing that she tries to use on is meant to make your blood boil? How does he know this?
Because it doesn't affect him.
Right, but where's the reference to this? Is there a manual of poison ivy?
Because he's smart.
Oh.
You just don't have to question it, right? And then we've got the bit where Batman chases after him, and obviously stops Robin from taking the jump
because he would have died.
Why does the Mr. Freeze guys go?
Because they're idiots. Because the minute they hit the thing,
fair enough. And then
they're literally just cannon fodder.
Then he flies in but then it cuts, and then it's Batman looking towards the camera with his cape over Mr. Freeze, and then lifts it and flings it towards it, like he's shown the camera he caught him.
Yep. Classic.
How
Batman.
do you set that up?
What do you mean?
So did he? Because Mr. Freeze is not unconscious when that happens. When he does it, he's fully awake.
Yeah.
Did he ask him to lie down?
He must.
And put his cape over him?
He's like, I've got you. Now lie down so we can take this.
Also, technically, if that isn't breaking the fourth wall, who was that for?
Yeah, if there's not a camera there.
No one's there. Robin could make it.
Yeah. Well, Robin could have made it.
Commissioner Gordon isn't there.
Yeah, point this out, right?
Was that for us?
Was
it for the audience?
It must have been for us. Also, Robin could have just went over there with his hammer, put fucking Robin rope thing. He could have easily went in there.
Could have.
Just point it out, just saying, because later
he
on
has
in the
a
film,
cape.
later in the film, he goes a further distance.
We'll get there.
Okay.
The magical, the longest
batarang
in human history.
Yes.
Alright, then they start having poison ivy daydreams, and then we get a motorbike race with Coolio.
Yeah.
Because obviously a Batman film, what do you need? Gangster's Paradise. Of course.
Yeah. Right, don't get me wrong, all those fucking villains in an area, blah blah, very Batman. There was no need for that race. There was no need for that.
It was to show that
she's a badass.
Yeah, that she can ride a motorcycle.
Yeah. Who fucking cares?
We've not even talked about her.
No, Barbara.
Yeah,
which
not Barbara
no
Gordon,
sense.
which is Alfred's
so
niece.
it's Barbara Pennyworth.
Yeah, who becomes a
Batgirl, because Pennyworth planned it all before.
Then they go after... then we have Mr. Freeze in jail, where he explains that his name is Mr. Freeze, even though the people who put in there make cold jokes.
Yeah.
So why say your name in the first place?
But we went past the fact that it was carried to the cell in a fridge.
So you think he'd know that you can't leave?
Yeah, but they took him to jail in a fridge, Fraser.
Well, he has to.
I fucking loved it. How? There's no plug! It's a fridge!
Actually, if you look carefully...
Fucking... No! Let me give you this. They had to get him there cold.
No, if you look carefully, there was a cable wrapped around the front. So I like to imagine that there was there was one of those things that you get for an extended cable. Just follow on behind. Just follow behind.
Wait, so there's one guy at the back just pulling this cable?
No, there's either a guy at the back shimmying the cable through, or it's a guy really far back just holding a battery. And he has to He has to trudge along.
Right, here's what I right? When Freeze left the cold light.
Yeah, and started suffocating.
Yeah, but when he walked to the cold light, he wasn't affected. Because they didn't take the thing in, they just opened the thing and walk in. I don't get it. Also, how is the light cold? There's no reference of it being cold.
Because that's not... Because the guy with the extension cable is up there. That's where it's plugged in. So the cable goes all the way around to the top.
A laundry service that delivers. I love it.
First of all, your Arnold Schwarzenegger is so bad.
Hey.
But that's why I'm not even attempting it.
You should do it.
No. It's like, I mean...
Adam and Evil?
Well, they break each other out and she kills Mr.
Was there a
Mrs.
need
Freeze.
for sick Alfred?
No.
Was there a need for flashbacks?
No.
What? Was there a need in Batgirl?
No.
Did you see the Batgirl fight between her and Poison Ivy?
Well, let's talk about how she's suited up first, where she suddenly somehow found out because of a stupid thing of a computer that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Why does she come up from where the car is? It's a fucking cave. Why has she come down from the house? Went into the cave, went down where the car was.
Give me a minute.
Came up.
Give me a minute.
It makes no sense.
Give me a minute. I can do this. So maybe Alfred only gave her the code to the basement.
What, to the basement of the cave? But the fact is, Batman didn't come from there. Robin didn't come from there, right? You just realised this, eh? You've just noticed that she comes from where the car sits. Try and rationalise that for me, please, because I had to pause it and go, why? Why did you come?
Because it's easier. It's cooler for her to come from the middle instead of having to go.
Well, and all the fucking neon lights, which are pointless.
Well, dude, it's
are
better.
Are they lasers? Are they the things that
it's better than like her going down 6 flights of steps.
No! Batman literally has a fucking hang in his room where he just goes through the clock, doing a wee stare, and he's in the hang.
Maybe it was like a treasure hunt and she had to do like just
what, like Alfred's dying wish was to make his brother.
He left clues where it was like
also she is the worst family member ever. His dying wish. Go find my brother, give him this. Okay. I'm going to break into it and see what you're doing.
But this is the thing.
We've got the passwords.
But this is the thing, is that he had a suit for her ready. So he knew that she would look at it. So why not just tell her in the first place?
That means he knew she was lying the whole time.
Yes.
Greatest detective ever. Because Batman didn't know this.
Do you remember what was it? Dragon Ball Z, when we talked about plot. When we talked about plot convenience.
Yes, yeah.
This is exactly the same.
Oh,
so when she somehow gets a suit.
Yes.
And which is already ready for her because
she doesn't have nipples. Just saying that's a bit sexist. She has bra line.
Have you not?
She has a bra. No, she has a suit. The suit has a bra line for her face.
Have you noticed that, like, so in Batman Forever, like Alfred randomly makes Robin's suit.
Yeah.
And then, like, do you feel like Batman's a bit pissed when he's like, stop making random people's suits?
Yeah. Not every kid that comes out of this house needs to be a part of this. I'm sorry, but who is adopting these kids? There's no Batman. He doesn't want. He doesn't need them.
He's clearly adopted them.
Yeah.
They're old enough.
We're like, oh,
I don't know. Then they go fight Poison Ivy and she gets eaten by her own plant that she was already sitting in.
Yeah. Did falling in it make it angry?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That fight scene was fucking horrible.
All of it's horrible.
Did you see the bit where Chris O'Donnell comes up and then he's clearly rewinded to go back under?
No.
See when he jumps out for the pool for the first time and then he instantly gets dragged back under? That is just someone rewinding the footage.
I like to imagine the director came out and just was like
just drowning.
I like to imagine. Then then they go fight Mr. Freeze with suddenly new suits and new vehicles because toys.
Oh my god, how fucking I know they're for toys, but how bad was that scene?
I hate it.
When they were outwards, and the people standing in the middle of the street was clearly just a plastic toy standing in the middle of the street.
And then what is Robin's snow vehicle?
That's one of those things you use in the water in the swamps. That's what it is. How does it work?
But I don't understand. Like, what is it? Because like they decided to give Batgirl a motorcycle and him the car, and then they need to set him in between.
Yeah, maybe. But also,
it's really bad.
If Alfred is technically dying, who the fuck sent him that stuff? I want to see the delivery person who brought 3 vehicles and 3 new suits.
I don't know.
And also, why did only Robin have nipples?
Because eventually, I don't know. Were they ice themed? Because they were
Maybe.
silverish.
Yeah, they're silver.
Oh, you see the bit I love, and it's going back. See where they fight Bane?
Mm-hmm.
Hate it. But the Poison Ivy comes over to George Clooney.
Yeah.
And starts taunting him. And because she's at the side of him, and he can't move his neck, he starts going like... he like tries to swing it away, but his neck won't move,
Yeah.
so he's kind of just like moving about, like he's sort of, but his head won't move at all, and then he like struggles to get up because he's like, well, I can't turn my neck to get up.
Yeah. So the camera looks away every time he tries to get up.
It's ridiculous. Right, we may as well talk about the end.
Right. I don't know if how this works. I get that the ice ray freezing, it makes stupid, but it made an ice ray, it froze.
Okay.
Wouldn't shining direct sunlight cause damage?
Yes.
Because if I might be wrong here, but the sun is actually bad for you if you have a serious amount on you. Sunbeds are bad.
Mm-hmm.
So how is shining the sun directly at people okay?
It's not. None of it's
It
okay.
doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, unless...
What was the point in the fucking thing?
It would have been a lot better if it was just like 11 minutes, can't do nothing, they're all dead.
It was.
We
They're like, oh...
No, but they didn't do nothing, they all died. Nothing.
Right, okay.
Like, how did... See how Mr. Freeze's whole thing in the movie was to get one more diamond?
Yeah.
Where did he get the fucking loads of them?
But it wasn't him. The people that worked there, the 2 people were like, hey, all the stuff's here. Where do all the diamonds come from?
Bruce Wayne is into some shady shit.
He brings his telescope. Like, no offense, if I was anyone, I would think that Bruce Wayne was the one that did everything.
Because the
Bruce Wayne brought the thing.
it was just again plot convenience.
Yeah.
What was with his weird wife not wife thing?
Yeah, there was no need for that girlfriend. Oh, we've been dating for a while now. We should be.
Do you know who she is?
She's
Janine from Friends.
That's it.
The one that Joey tries
Yeah.
to doesn't find him attractive.
Why did she sound like she was not actually speaking?
Well, this is one thing I noticed a lot. The ADR is terrible. Like they clearly you can't hear that. You know how they need to record some of their lines. There's a literal bit before Mr. Freeze goes in to see his wife, and what he says doesn't match what comes out. Right, and then it finishes with the Batman leaves 2 people on a cliff.
Yes, but it's the thank him.
They beat Bane really easily.
Yeah, which is really weird. They both put their foot out. Were they both meant to get their feet around and do it?
I guess the director said both kick and one of you will eventually.
Yeah, okay.
And then they beat Freeze, and he helps out. So he had those cures on him the whole time?
Yeah, just why?
Yeah, because obviously Alfred conveniently gets the disease that affects Mr. Freeze's wife.
And which he cured halfway through.
And then they finish by running to the camera.
Sorry. We get bat speech, which makes somehow Frost a good guy, but when he's in prison, he's a bad guy again because he wants to kill.
Because Batman stuff.
Also, right? See how they change suits really quickly to the ice ones.
Yeah.
When they get back to the house, why is Bruce Wayne? They've all got the face makeup still, which I can get. Bruce Wayne's in his nightgown.
Yeah.
Batgirl's in a jumper.
Yeah.
Why has Robin put his original suit back on?
I never noticed.
So he went out, put the ice suit on, got home, put the normal suit on, and walked about the house.
Well, Robin's a little bitch in this movie.
It doesn't make any
sense. It makes him feel strong and like
also,
a man.
If you 2 are superheroes, right, and you both just realised 2 seconds ago that you are being controlled by Poison Ivy's dust, why 2 seconds later are you arguing about being controlled by Poison Ivy's dust?
Because Robin's a little bitch.
She's a fanny.
He's such a little bitch in this movie. Right, and then they obviously run to the camera, which I believe none of them were the real actors.
No.
Not a single one.
No, definitely not. Do you want to see a third one? Would if hypothetically?
Well, there was meant to be one.
Yeah.
What was it called? It was called like
I can't remember.
It was Batman Triumphant. That was it. It was meant to be the next one was meant to be Batman Triumphant, and it never happened for obvious fucking reasons. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid.
Wait. See, R. Kelly is a really nice guy.
No, we're not doing this, man. Don't do this.
No, but do you know how out there people know who he is now? I never realised that this song ends with R. Kelly singing I was sitting there last night writing my stuff and I went, that's a fucking
Oh,
arcade.
that's not good. Why did you have to do that?
not
We're not that kind of people. Right, another thing I've got to say, I'm gonna regret this.
What's your rating?
What's yours? Please don't.
285.
Yeah. Half.
Half a point.
Arnold Schwarzenegger gets half a star.
I
Just for sheer funniness.
I
Get one. I'm giving it one.
You're at one.
Because Arnold Schwarzenegger is so funny in this movie. It's not meant to be, but he's so funny that he the reason why I continued and never turned it off was because of him.
Yeah. One for Arnold Schwarzenegger, like you said, and another one because if I look at it through as a funny 1980s type of film, it's half, quarter, not even a fifth decent. But still, I can watch it and have fun with it. Not Justice League fun, but fun. So
right, well, I mean, what you done lately?
Oh, what have I done lately? I tried out GTA Online for the first time in about a year.
Cool. How's that?
The new Diamond.
How's the microtransaction casino?
That's actually alright. It's not that bad.
I've heard that it's like a real casino, like
as
in
you can bet on horses. You can use slot machines. You get spinny wheels.
Yeah, but I mean like real money casino.
Yeah, you can get like in-game money. Like if you got the horses. Say you put on.
Right, so you can technically buy a shark card with real money and then spend that money on gambling in a game.
Yes.
That's pretty dodgy, like.
I know, but you pay 10 grand on a horse, could end up getting 130,000.
Yeah, but it's
against actual other people. So you're sitting at.
So it's actual gambling.
You're sitting at a TV. And you've got an option: bet with people or bet alone. Right? Bet alone, you get less, obviously.
How is this okay?
I don't know.
This is not.
I don't
okay.
know. But like,
what are Rockstar thinking? Because this will come back and bite them in the ass.
What Rockstar's thinking? They went, we make 800 million a month off this. We do not fucking care.
I know, but it's
what's the worst that can happen? Really, think about it.
Kids do it.
Right. But who is it? Rockstar's fault that the kids are betting? Really, if you think about it, that's a whole conversation of its own.
Weird, man. Like that's to me. That's
if me and you sit and playing GTA Online, we're betting together. That's fine. My son goes on GTA Online, which he doesn't. But if he did, and he went in and he spent it, he's using my money, which I've allowed him to go on and do. So it's my fault. Rockstar know this is an issue. Rockstar know that shark cards and all this is.
It's a murky situation.
Yeah, but again, people could be like, oh, slapping the wrist. You know what to do this anymore. Okay, we're away to do GTA 6. You know
it's definitely that's a murky situation, but you're right.
But the dearest car in the game now, the one, see Fast and Furious, the one with it for Dubai, he jumps for the building to building.
Yeah.
That's in it. You could win that from spinning a wheel. And you're thinking, oh, there's no chance you're going to get that. I literally got it, but then it just went over and gave me £100,000.
That's alright.
You know what I mean?
It's a murky situation, but
other than that, I started watching One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keep going with that on season 2. It's actually hilarious and brilliant. And I just watched the animated Batman Hush film.
Alright,
it's really good.
I think it's on Amazon. I might watch it.
You should. It's good. What about you? What you done lately?
Work. And I started playing L.A. Noire again.
Oh, you love a good detective.
I did. It's one of the games that's a wee guilty pleasure game. I like going around solving crimes. I've just been playing that. I'm a bit just in the homicide area. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Really, that is genuinely it. I've started doing that again. I haven't done any more of The Witcher. I haven't really watched anything. Just been starting that again. So, I mean, all you got to say is where can you find us?
You can find us usual places, Twitter @OffPointless, Instagram Pointless Point of View, and the usual YouTube channel Pointless Point of View. If you like what we're doing, give us a like, share, leave a comment. If there's any movies you want to do.
Speaking of that, what is your movie for? Well, I'll let you explain what happens at the end. But what is your next movie? My
next movie is Us.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one because I've not seen it. I've not seen somebody Get Out, but I've not seen Us yet. So I feel like that'd be a good one for us.
Okay, I've not seen it.
So. A good Us for us,
Okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll let you explain what's happening with next week's.
It's going to be probably a week and a half, 2 weeks before we get another episode after this one. maybe, because Mr. Handsome himself is going away, and I do not have a partner in crime.
I'm going on holiday.
Yeah, Fraser's finally going away.
Probably when this goes up, I will probably be on holiday.
Yeah.
So either Callum is going to get someone else in,
Yep.
or we're going to take a break. It's literally up to him, because again, I'm not even going to be in the country. So
Worst case scenario, this episode goes out Friday, and it's just 1 week without.
Fair enough.
Because you're not away a week, you know.
I'm only
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
Right, well, I've been Fraser.
I've been Callum.